Onyx Guard till the day I die.
Let's get this done.
Come on then, let's get started.
What's up everyone, it's TheRazoredEdge, and today I'm here to bring you guys some Gears 5 news. It's been years since Onyx Guards have been present in a Gears of War game, but it looks like that's about to change. In an article interview with IGN, the Coalition have teased the return of Onyx Guards to Gears of War, the family line of Tai Kaliso, and more. The article reads as follows: Gears 5's Escape is the newest game mode in the franchise, and it comes with a whole new side story. 3 new characters are on a suicide mission to help rid swarm hives from Sierra, and though their story doesn't directly impact the mode, it is an interesting bit of world building that enriches the Gears universe further. Lonnie, Keegan, and Mac are hive busters. As we see in Escape's gameplay, their mission is to get caught by snatchers to infiltrate the heart of a hive, plant a venom bomb, then escape as the hive dies. Though there are some in-game details about the hive busters, including banter between them while you're playing through Escape, the best way to learn about their story is through the new Gears of War Hive Busters comics. The Hivebusters comic is written by Curtis J. Weeb, and he's no stranger to the Gears universe. He killed a Carmine and put Ram in the spotlight in his comic Gears of War Rise of Ram. He helped shape the character's story we see in the new mode. One of the things that the Coalition's Rod Ferguson told me when he brought me on is that he wanted to do this really awesome, exciting new game mode. The Coalition wanted to ground it in an interesting story because they were bringing in 3 new characters, Weeb said. They wanted to make it distinct and have a different voice for it, so they brought me on to write out these characters that they had some design work for. We have Keegan, Lonnie, and Mac, and they all come from different backgrounds. I came in to flush out these characters, give them some personality and some drive as to why they're doing what is essentially a crazy suicide mission. The Hivebusters are part of a special group called Team Scorpio. They were tasked with the suicide mission of attempting to exterminate a swarm hive from the inside. Each character is bound to this mission with different expectations, though they were all only required to complete this one run. After their mission was successful, however, they chose to stay together for more assignments. Team Scorpio's story is still being explored in the Gears of War Hivebuster comics, but in the meantime, Weeb gave us a backstory on each of the characters to explain their motivations. So first up, we are looking into Lonnie of Team Scorpio. Lonnie serves as Scorpio's scout, and she comes to Team Scorpio with experience as the second oldest of the crew. Weeb describes her as an adrenaline junkie, which plays into how her ultimate gets her up close and personal to her enemies. This is a new character idea that is something that Coalition was awesome working with me on for the concept for. Lonnie comes from a group called the Brigade, Weeb said. It's not established in the lore as of yet, but the idea is that after the Locust War ended, there were still pockets left of Locust cells that existed and were still going to present a problem. She was a highly trained special ops soldier at the age of 19 who went in with the Brigade, and they would clean up those pockets that still existed unbeknownst to the greater population of Sarah. She was imprisoned for a dangerous action that she took to protect her squad, but ended up causing the death of one of her senior officers, so she was imprisoned for her actions. She's been given an opportunity to get out of prison, do this mission, and should she succeed at the mission, she will be put back with her Brigade. That's what's motivating her. And then to wrap things off with Lahni here, the Coalition studio head Rod Ferguson confirmed that Lonnie is in fact Tai Kaliso's cousin. And this is something that I personally think is very important in the Gears of War franchise moving forward, that we always have ties back to older characters in the older games. I know a lot of Gears fans really fell in love with Tai Kaliso in Gears of War 2, and we're sad to see him go, especially the way he went as well. But now we have a descendant or a relation of him in Gears 5, and moving forward, hopefully we'll keep that kind of generational theme moving forward, which I think people really, really like about Gears of War. And then moving on to Keegan. Keegan is the oldest of the group, and he fills the support role. We've said this is kind of a fatherly figure of the group. His active ability allows him to give ammo to allies for a few seconds. Keegan is a guy that carries a lot of weight on his shoulders, Weeb said. He served with the Onyx Guard, but was taken away to protect Prescott back in the day. He feels that he missed the war, and all of his brothers and sisters from the Onyx Guard were essentially wiped out during the war. Now he's been given this opportunity. he sees it as an opportunity to pay them homage and to do right by them in his mind. So that is why he's there doing this mission as kind of a last stab in his old age to do something that matters in his opinion. So there we have it there, a clear tease at the Onyx Guards. This was the first mention of them, honestly, since Gears of War 3 and technically Gears of War Judgment, where they were very prevalent. But now we're actually getting some more development of the Onyx Guard here in Gears 5. The last real kind of focus on them was with Sophia Hendrick in Gears of War Judgment, so it'll be interesting to see how the Coalition will handle this moving forward, and whether they'll be prevalent in the campaign, and whether they'll be playable characters in multiplayer as well. And then the third and final character mentioned here in the article is Mac. Mac is the youngest of Team Scorpio and comes in with the least experience. He serves as the tank of the group and uses a shield for his ultimate ability. Mac was raised after the war. He has no connections to the COG, essentially an outsider that lived just outside of society with the rest of his family and all other families that moved out to his place. Mac's story is a bit of a secret, and I don't really want to go into too many of the details because it's revealed in the comic book series, Weeb said. Essentially, he is motivated by revenge, and for him, it is really a suicide mission. He doesn't expect to survive, but he wants to make an impact and just as much revenge as he possibly can before he passes. His story is actually quite a sad one. Team Scorpio's journey will continue to play out over the course of the summer as Gears of War Hivebuster comics are released. In addition to giving a greater context to these characters through the comic, Weeb is also using the comments to flesh out some details about the Swarm. What I really love about writing for Gears is that there's a really big universe that the Coalition and Rod Ferguson in particular have been really great with giving me a lot of freedom, and a lot of ideas I have, We've said, in the comic book. You can see the very opening few pages is the really strange, bizarre, almost dream space where it looks like Lonnie, Keegan, and Mac can interact with each other's dreams and memories. This is all part of a process of being taken by the Swarm, basically being potted by a Snatcher, so I kind of presented this idea that maybe when they're under, they can walk through each other's dreams and memories, and they just allowed me to roll with it. They are really excited by big ideas like that. There's so much space for that to grow. But that has been it, guys. What do you all think? That was a huge deep dive into Keegan, Lonnie, and Mac, 3 characters being introduced in Gears 5 through the Escape Mode and the Gears of War Hivebuster comics. Looks like Lonnie is a cousin of Tai Kaliso, and as I said earlier in the video, it's great that the Coalition are keeping with that theme of family lineage and kind of a generational thing. And then we have a deeper dive look at Keegan, who belonged to the Onyx Guards, who were very popular from Gears of War 3, and we got more of a deep dive into them in Gears of War Judgment storyline with Sophia Hendricks, so it'll be interesting to see if there's any callbacks to that or any development on that. And then we have a brand new character here with Mac, who just seems to be kind of from this new society of the outsiders that were introduced in Gears 4, so it'll be interesting to see how he ties in with all of the older and newer characters as well. And I'll be curious to see if these guys are actually going to be involved in the main Gears 5 campaign as well. But let me know what you guys think of all of that in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel for all future Gears 5 related content. Share the video around if you really enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter at TheRazoredEdge. Be sure to join my Discord group via the link in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought, subscribe to my channel if you're brand new for more videos, share the video around if you really enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.